So you go ahead and roll, but it'll be starting in 3 or 4 minutes. For the screen people, can you tell the web so that they know that I called in, because we don't want them to. Okay, thanks. Bye. Bye. You got your emails, but I had to put a face with the
Yes, yes. That's Rob.
I called you on the phone, took a call on the cell. I got the message.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Hold on, they got it rolling here.
We wait. This one. Where did Rod go?
Yeah, they're missing.
That's not the only one missing stuff.
No, that's all right. They can get it from us. They're in the same building, so they'll probably get it anyways from us.
Where's Rod?
He's waiting for them outside. Do you want me to?
Ask him. See where we're at.
Yeah.
What did they say? How,
Yeah, nice. Okay,
okay. So when you guys are ready, we'll go ahead and begin.
Can you give us about 30 seconds left, and then we can start?
Fox 5 is rolling.
Ready? Okay. We are here today to provide additional details to the officer-involved shooting that occurred on August 6th in the city of Henderson. I want to remind everyone that this is still a very active investigation, so please be patient. On August 6th at approximately 9:55 p.m., one of our officers were flagged down by two convenience store employees advising of a robbery that had just occurred at the location. The officer advised dispatch, who in turn broadcast that they had just received a 911 call advising of the same, that a robbery had just occurred. The officer began pursuing the suspect and challenged him to stop and show his hands. The suspect had an object in his hands, which led to the use of deadly force. That object was later discovered to not be a deadly weapon. The suspect is a white male juvenile. He's 15 years of age, and his identity will not be released. He has been charged with robbery and resist arrest. The identity of the involved officer will be released within 48 hours of the initial incident. Again, this is very preliminary and the information is limited, but I know you guys will have some additional questions, so I'll answer what I can for you.
What was the object that was in the teenager's hand?
Due to the nature and where we are in investigation, I'm not at liberty to dispel what that is right now.
Can you talk a little bit more about the robberies, like the nature of just going in as armed robberies? They're dangerous, people could get shot, right?
Well, of course, the nature of any robbery is dangerous. The details of this one, every situation has its own unique circumstances and they're inherently dangerous. So this is a dangerous situation, or was.
Are you pretty certain about the total numbers of how many stores, or do you think there could be more as you get overlapping investigations, connecting dots and things of that nature?
Well, with this particular investigation, we don't have reason to believe that this one is connected to any of the others, but we have had an increase in our convenience store robberies over the past several weeks.
Did this juvenile have a record of any sorts at this point?
We have had contact with him in the past, and that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Is this the first OIS here in Henderson?
In our jurisdiction, this is the first, but this is the third involving one of our officers for this year.
Apologies if you already said this, but the 911 call and the employees of the 7-Eleven, did they tell officers that it was an armed robbery?
They just pointed out that they had just been robbed, and the information came over there that, hey, we just received a 911 call from this location of a robbery, and so it went from there.
How many shots were fired?
We don't know the totality, how many number of shots were fired at this point.
Are all your officers okay?
Yes, officers are okay, and so is the suspect.
Is the officer currently on administrative leave or?
Yes, he is, and we will release his name in 48 hours.
Unable to say he's underage teen, like a 16-year-old?
15 years old.
The 15-year-old, did he point the object in his hand at officers at all?
I'm not at liberty to say. We don't know exactly those details right now.
Can you give us a little bit of the background for those who may not know? This area is very dark. It may be difficult to see what's in an object. Can you give us a little background as an officer, how hard it is to determine?
This particular area of Henderson is an older neighborhood, so there is not as much lighting as in some of our, of course, newer developments. So it is a very dimly lit area, so that is a contributing factor to your ability to see.
Were these officers, did they have body cams?
Yes, there is body cam footage.
Is the body camera footage going to be released?
We will be releasing body cam footage, and that will be determined at a later date. Bless you.
Can you release or tell us what was stolen from the 7-Eleven?
That I don't know. I don't know what was taken.
Is this in the same area as the other robberies you mentioned, even though this isn't connected to the others?
I'm not 100% certain. Some of the other ones we had were on the west side of town, and of course, so it's spread out all over town.
Some people say he was detained at the driving, but he was detained of the neighborhood area behind the riding store.
Can you repeat that, please?
The suspect where he was detained. Because
Yes.
some neighborhoods said the police start shooting in the middle of the street. Is that true?
There was a foot pursuit, and so the shooting occurred in the neighborhood, just south of the initial call.
It was not dangerous to shooting like this if it's on neighborhood because we see a playground in that area. Imagine if a kid was playing at that moment and then police shooting like 10 times.
I can't speak to the state of mind of the officer at the time of the shooting. However, we are trained and we are responsible for all of our actions and the things that we do. So all of those things are taken into consideration when you decide to use deadly force.
Is there any advice you would offer today for parents, you know, of a 15-year-old or any juvenile that may be involved in crimes? What should they be looking for, signs that they may be involved in something like this to help deter this?
I would say for juveniles, just be involved in your child's life. Be a part of their everyday activities, the things that they're doing, their friends who they hang out with, and that constant interaction will often give you clues and insight as to what they do on a daily basis. Okay?
Is it concerning to see young people involved in these kind of crimes in the community?
Always concerning for anybody, but especially kids. Obviously, kids are our future, so we want to make sure that we're putting forth our best and brightest, and so it's concerning any time a child is involved in a crime.
Is a suspect in stable condition?
Yes, the suspect is in stable condition and fine.
Only received one gunshot to the arm?
That's correct. Only one wound.
Is he still in the hospital?
No, he is in custody. Okay. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Can I get your name?
Lieutenant Kirk Moore, Kirkmoore, with the Office of Public Information.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.